fourth movement of Beethoven's First Symphony is built in a formal sonata form structure, an exposition with two contrasting themes, a development where musical ideas are reworked, and a recapitulation to tie it all up. What is unusual, for the time at least, is the fact that this last movement starts with an introductory Adagio. This introduction is nothing but the scale of the first theme, broken down piece by piece. After slamming Gs in octaves in fortissimo with the whole orchestra, the first violins alone timidly offer 3 notes, and then 4, and then 5. This episode is repeated always with a different rhythm, a total of 4 times, adding a note up each time till Beethoven gets to F. At this point, having asserted the basic key of C major, the theme is presented completely. Hello everyone, I'm Gianmaria Griglio and I welcome you to a new episode of Conducting Builds. If you're new here, this channel is all about classical music, score analysis and conducting tips. I want to thank all of my patrons for making this series possible, and now, on with Beethoven. In bar 6, the first theme appears, a joyful carefree phrase with an 18th century imprint, but with a singular driving force. The theme consists of an 8-bars phrase split into 2 4-bars phrases. It's also an anacroustic theme, meaning it begins on the weak tempo of the bar. The first 16 notes is also missing. From a harmonic point of view, the first semi-phrase is in the tonic, C major, while the second modulates to the dominant. The orchestration is limited to the strings. What follows from bar 14 to bar 56 can be considered a transition or modulating bridge or codetta of the first theme towards the second theme. Now, in reality, Beethoven presents us with other themes derived more or less from the first theme, such as one at measure 14, and immediately taken up by the woodwinds, or the one after a dominant tonic cadence started with the woodwinds at bar 30 and continued by the strings. From the last variation comes a codetta that directly connects the entry of the second theme into the harmony of the dominant. Now, this second theme has a flowing, joyful, slightly springy cantability. It is presented by the first and second violins with the accompaniment of the rest of the orchestra, excluding the brass. The second theme is briefly developed, and a crescendo leads to a dramatic and contrasted phase formed by blocks of chords and a question-answer episode between strings and woodwinds. Notice the brass and timpani insisting on a powerful dominant pedal, while the woodwinds play an expanded version of the first theme's scale and the second violins play the original version in 16 notes. All of this is in preparation for the development. Now, the development can be divided into 3 parts, from bar 96 to 105, from bar 116 to 139, and from 140 to 162. In the first part, the elements at the end of the coda, which are in fact the initial ascending part of the main theme, are used for a progression that starts on the dominant and ends on the key of the sensible flat, B flat major. In the second part of the development, in the new harmonic setting of B flat, the first part of the theme is used for a rich contrapuntal game between the first and second violins. And the third part is the coda of the development, very similar to the corresponding coda of the exposition, an orchestral tutti where the brass insists on a powerful dominant pedal, G, in preparation for the recapitulation. The first theme reappears with the same structure as the exposition, except for the shortened codetta. The second theme reappears as a subdominant, so an F major, and then immediately returns to the tonic, C major. The coda follows using the scale used to build the first theme. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button right below this video and ring the bell so that you will get notified every time a new video comes out. For more in-depth analysis, conducting technique, and conducting exercises, look on my website where you can find more than 100 videos and follow my Facebook group. And if you want to support this series, you're always welcome to do so on Patreon. All the links are in the description. Let me know in the comments what you think about this piece, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of this series. In the meanwhile, please continue to enjoy music and be well. Ciao! 3 things you can do in these opening bars are: use small and precise gestures, stop at the top for the subito piano after the crescendo, and use registration.